Some of my clients will not let me use their names. And it's not because the work didn't help them, it's because it did. By the end of this, I'm going to tell you exactly what they are protecting and why it is the same thing keeping so many people stuck in a life that looks fine but feels wrong. And here's how it usually goes. Someone works with me, something real shifts, they can feel it, and they tell me so. And I can usually see it in their face when I'm speaking to them for the very first time with the results. And then I ask them at the end if I can share what they said, because that's how people find me. And they say, absolutely yes. But can you not use my name? And every time this happens, it's the same. They're not hiding a bad result. They're hiding a good one. They don't want anyone to know they needed the help to get it. And I understand that completely because they're very capable people, successful people who already survived something hard and rebuilt their whole life afterwards. So there's nothing embarrassing to them about the work itself. What feels embarrassing is still having to question at all, still not being sure who they are this far in. And that is the thing they're protecting, not the reading, the question. And I get it completely because I have felt this myself. And sometimes I still do, even at 62. There's this thing that happens at our age. We've been through a lot. We have survived a lot of things, and somewhere we picked up the idea that by now we should have all the answers, or most of them anyway, and that we should not still be sitting here questioning who we are. Like we are past the age where we're not allowed to know stuff. So I understand exactly why someone would rather keep that part quiet. I understand it because I did it too. I kept quiet for a long time, especially after some really embarrassing things happened. After we lost our home and every asset we had, and then I lost Daniel, my husband. After I started completely over at 53 at $3 an hour, I did all the acceptable things. I read the books, I did the mindset work, I did the visualizations, the exact steps everybody swears by, all the formulas, all of it perfectly respectable, and none of it touched the thing that was actually wrong. And then I had my reading, and it showed me something so true and profound about myself that I changed my entire life over it. Yeah, this work right now exists because of that one reading. Changed my life. So here's the part most people do not expect. I was never embarrassed to talk about it. I will tell anyone till the cows come home. It's the reason I'm here. But I know I'm not like everyone. For some people, this is the most private thing they will ever do. And I never, ever forget that, and I never question it. So let me tell you plainly, because this is the whole reason I made this video. This is what those clients are actually protecting. It was never the reading, it was the admission that at this age, after everything they've survived and rebuilt, they still had that question, who am I now? And so they stay quiet about it. And staying quiet has a price because if you cannot say out loud what you're actually looking for, you can't really go looking for it. You look for it sideways in your spare time, quietly, when nobody can see you doing it. And years go by like that. The question does not get answered. It just gets a little softer, more familiar, easier to ignore. And that is the same thing keeping so many people stuck. Not the loss, not the strategy, the silence around the question. So this is why if you go looking me up, you will not find a wall of testimonials. You'll find a hell of a lot, but you'll find me talking about stories or posts with different names in quotes. Some of the people I work with will not put their name on it, and that is their business, and I protect it completely because I know they were never ashamed of the work itself. They were kind of ashamed of still needing to ask for it. And here's what I want you to hear. When you actually know who you are at soul level, which is my work, you stop needing anyone's permission to get the life that fits. The worry about being judged does not get argued away with better logic, okay? It just doesn't. It's by knowing. Now, let me be clear about who this is not for. If you're doing really, really well and you're not lying awake asking, who am I? Why am I here? Why does this feel empty? Why does my life not mean anything? Then honestly, this is not for you. And that is a good place to be. It's an excellent place to be. And I mean that. Some people never ask those questions, nor do they need to. And some people ask them constantly and feel a little ashamed every time they do. And if you're the second kind, hear me on this. That question is not a weakness in you. It is one of the most accurate things about you. It is the part that already knows there's more and refuses to stop asking. I have a couple of questions for you. First of all, if any of this landed, please subscribe to this channel. There's so much more I have to tell you, I have to talk about with you. I just created a free series that will really help you with this, where I define who you are at soul level, why you're actually here, and how you actually move forward and create your dream life. It's a course only on YouTube called Manifesting Myths Decoded. Four short parts. You can finish it in less than 45 minutes. I think it's about 33 minutes in total. And it is honestly the most private way for you to start because nobody has to know you watched it. It's in the description and it's right below this video. So start there.